Well, I can still remember when dollar bills said silver certificate at the top. That meant payable to the bearer on demand. I could go into a bank, exchange that certificate for silver. That's a valuable currency. Sometimes I believe the government wants cheap dollars so they can keep borrowing. The national debt was $3 billion in 1913. Now it's 19 trillion with no end in sight. I saw one report said it might hit 27 trillion before it's all through. The way I figure it, our currency's been devalued 82% since 1913. So if the dollar is cheap, taxes are high, and they keep borrowing, well, how's that going to get paid off? And I thought the Fed was supposed to be creating a stable money supply.
Yes, it's true that more borrowing is necessary to sustain and secure the economy. How long will we continue borrowing? As long as it takes to generate prosperity for everyone. Surely we can all agree that people everywhere should be lifted out of poverty. I'm doing just that, and I won't stop until everyone has a good job and health insurance. We are also making sure Common Core is performing well in our schools and giving our children the education they deserve. I think we can all agree on that, and I'm sure you appreciate that. Hi, I'm Melvin.Valkner of The Common Man. From 1800 to 1900, a full century, when the dollar bill was still backed by silver and gold, while there was inflation and deflation, on average, there was zero inflation over that 100-year period. If you add up all the deflation, all the inflation, you add it all up for 100 years, divide by 100, it's zero. As far as paying off the national debt, right now the federal government pays $280 billion a year in interest only. They cannot afford to pay the principal. Now, if they pay debt service, it's what, like you and I would pay a car loan or house loan, which has the interest and principal. It would consume almost half of all federal revenue. That's troublesome. Now, if the national debt grows to 27 trillion, like some are predicting, it will consume much more than half of all federal revenue. In other words, it'll never get paid off. The real reason LBJ took the nation off the gold and silver standard was to increase the cheap dollars, to increase the federal spending by providing Medicare with those cheap and plentiful dollars. The government is complicit in rising healthcare costs. Now it will be even worse with Obamacare.